Hi kids, have you ever heard of the Trail of Tears? It's a sad but very important event in American history that we're going to learn about today. Long ago, before many settlers came, the southeastern part of the United States was home to many Native American groups. These groups included the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Creek, and Seminole. They were often called the Five Civilized Tribes by the settlers. Tribes like the Cherokee and Choctaw had their own farms, schools, and even organized governments, showing how established their societies were. However, as the United States grew, more people wanted the land where these Native American tribes lived, and this created a major problem. Settlers wanted this fertile land for farming, especially cotton, and there was also a desire for gold that had been discovered on some of the Native American territories. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signed a law called the Indian Removal Act, which gave the government power to move these tribes west of the Mississippi River. Sadly, many Native Americans were forced to leave their homes against their will, marking the start of a difficult journey. They were driven from the places they had lived for generations, leaving behind their communities and cherished way of life. The Native Americans had to walk for hundreds of miles, often with very little food, proper clothing, or shelter. The conditions were terrible. This terrible journey became known as the Trail of Tears because so many people suffered great hardship, sadness, and loss. Thousands of men, women, and children tragically died along the way due to freezing cold weather, diseases, and hunger. The journey finally led them to a new area that the U.S. government called Indian Territory. This territory is now mostly the state of Oklahoma. This was where the forced resettlement ended for the surviving tribes. Starting over was very hard. They had lost their homes, their possessions, and so many loved ones. They had to build new lives from scratch. Even though it happened a long time ago, it's something we must always remember. The Trail of Tears is a sad but very important part of American history that teaches us about justice and what happens when one group is mistreated by another.